तेनू वेख्या तो ये जाना सनम प्यार होंदा है दीवाना सनम। मेरे सीने में दिल नहीं दोस्त, जिगर है जिगर, और वो कभी टूटता नहीं। ना आएगा बबली 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 बबली। लो जी आ गया हीरो। बड़े बाल है तेरे।
नंगा हुआ तो काहे की शर्म, माई बाप नहीं ना कोई धर्म। टेढ़े पेड़ों से कड़क, सीधे साधों से नरम, फन हर फन मौला हर दम।
लगता है तेरी रगों में खून नहीं, रबड़ी दौड़ती है रबड़ी।
आजा सबको दिखा दे बन,
तेरा नाम होना चाहिए था बेशरम।
आजा सबको दिखा दे बन बेशरम, दिल खोले सीना ताने बन बेशरम। लगा ले बन बेशरम, दिल खोले सीना ताने बन बेशरम।
1 minute is over. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being here. First of all, sorry for the delay. Didn't expect so much traffic from Central London. Last time I was here 2 months back promoting Ye Jawani Hai Diwani, and most of you all asked me about my parents. So I'm finally here with my parents, bringing Besharam, releasing on October 2nd, which is a family entertainer. So let's just keep it open, and whatever you guys want to ask, go ahead. Not at all. It's like the tagline of this film is na saman ka muh na apman ka bhay, which means that he isn't afraid of getting how do you translate? Apman is insult. He isn't afraid of insults, and he is not greedy for respect. I think that's a great way of living, and it's a simple film. It's not like I said earlier when we say Besharam. It's not about removing your clothes or doing something which would embarrass somebody else. It's actually a family entertainer. So the attitude is Besharam. He's somebody who is dil se Romeo, jigar se Rambo. It's a very simple, happy-go-lucky, over-the-top character. There was nothing embarrassing in it. My first film, The Dropping the Tar, was the most embarrassing thing I've done, and that was also copied from my father, who did that also in his first film. But that's it. Nothing more embarrassing than that.
So I play the character of Tara Sharma, who is this very ordinary middle-class girl from Delhi who lives with her mother. She loves life. She's very aspirational, very ambitious. A little bit stuck up at the start, thinks she's all that. And when bubbly Besharam comes knocking on the door, I think some of you may have seen the trailer. All she's really doing is telling him to get out of the house, calling him a Besharam, saying "Yahan kyun aaya tu?" So as heartbreaking as it was to play, Tara's that way. But then when she meets him, she realizes her vulnerable side and has something to teach him too. And this line of "Kuch galat kaam karne ka koi bhi tarika sahi nahi ho sakta."
I'm a small Besharam in the film, and I try my best to make him a Besharam. It's a very, very interesting angle to the movie, and I've never played this kind of a role because it's a very... I'm really not this kind of a person the way I am in the film.
A corrupt cop.
Yeah, a corrupt...
No, you can.
A corrupt cop. That's what I am. And I have full intentions to make him corrupt, but he's scared of the film, and that's how it goes.
Both Neetu and me do not play biological parents to Ranbir in the film. We not made this as a kind of a family film. We are all playing characters in the film, so we are not his parents in the film. Of course, then when you see the film, what happens in the film, that's another matter.
जी, आप कौन? तेरा पप्पा बबुआ, इंस्पेक्टर चुलबुल चौटाला, और यो तेरी अम्मा, हेड कांस्टेबल बुलबुल चौटाला। बबली छोड़ो ना तने। अरे खुद को तो छुड़ा ले पहले मोटे, सिर्फ चुलबुल नाम रख लेने से कोई दबंग नहीं बन जाता।
I'm pretty shy in my life. I'm बहुत शर्म है, but I guess when I'm in front of the camera, I get a purpose, and it's very important to be Besharam in front of the camera. When I say Besharam, I don't mean removing my clothes again. That I did that in my first film. I dropped the towel there. But having said that, I think you have to be really shameless in your emotions and really express yourself. It's very important because it's very important for the audiences to have some believability with the character and the world. And unless you don't express yourself fully, I don't think they connect with you. So being Besharam is very important for an actor.
You know, ये मस्ती खोर था बेशरम जी। तो बच्चे तो होते हैं जब छोटे होते हैं तो वो मस्ती वाले तो होते हैं। आप मुझे यकीन है आप भी कभी जब छोटे थे तो आप भी मस्तियाँ करते थे। So that is part of each one's growing up years. So
to be honest, I don't believe in this word luck where film is concerned, because I think everybody puts in too much of effort, too much of work, hard work. But yes, you know, I like these odd, weird names. You know, it sounds a little eccentric. You know,
I mean, fancy calling me Chulbul Chota. I mean, nobody wants a name like that. No offense meant to anybody here.
So yeah, the name is Bubbly. And I think somewhere there is the curiosity level increases, like who would like to be called Bubbly? The fact that you're asking this question, it's also a talking point. But I don't think it's intentionally done. You know, it's the director's prerogative. It's never been that I have told him, okay, now this next movie I should be called Nanga or something else.
He's not Besharam, he's a gentleman, as you can all see. But what I took away from Rishi ji, Neetu ji, Ranbir was that, you know, being a Bollywood superstar is one thing, being an amazing actor is one thing, but the humility and grace with which they, you know, presented themselves on set, with which they approached me and my work was amazing. I'm a new person in the industry. I'm very new, I'm very junior to them, but they treated me as a fellow actor, and I think that that humility is something that I would like to sort of inculcate in my own life and mirror that. And in terms of the film, you asked, did I learn anything from the film? I learned something every day. I learned about what it's like to be on a set. I learned about, you know, how much effort goes into making a film. And I think somewhere I became a little bit of my character. My character Tara is this very grumpy, ziddi girl who becomes a little bit more lovable after meeting Bubbly Besharam somewhere. And I think I'm sort of a grumpy ziddi girl as well sometimes. So yeah, I've just learned to be a bit more vulnerable.
Well, I think it's always been pretty much the same. The last 10 films that I've done, it's instinctive. I really look for the fact that the director has a story to tell. You know, if he wants to really make a movie, of course the script has to appeal to you, the character has to appeal to you. But where Besharam is concerned, the film was first offered to me. I really liked the simplicity that Abhinav came with. It was a simple family entertainer, you know, without it getting preachy and all of that. And I think after I okayed the film, he just wanted to cast my father as the police officer, and that time my mother was not in the picture. So one day when he was home and he was, you know, speaking to my father about the movie, he saw my mother. And when he was leaving, he came to my room and he said that I have a great idea. I think I will split that character into two people and I'll make it Chulbul Chautala and Bulbul Chautala. And that's how the film was casted. So I gave birth to both of them.
हमारे धंधे में गलती की सिर्फ एक सजा होती है, मौत। मुझे क्या पता नहीं है, पिक्चर मैं भी देखता हूँ भाई साहब।
I think when I was born, it was just taken for granted that I will become an actor. But I think just growing up in a film family, subconsciously you're constantly learning, you're constantly grasping while growing up. And I remember once I finished school, and there was time to decide what I want to do with my life. You know, I could have gone to a business school, I could have gone to an engineering school, but I thought it would be a waste of time because I was really interested in movie making and I aspired to direct a movie actually. That's why I assisted Mr. Bansali on Black. But I think acting just happened, it was just part of the journey.
we are evolving, we are changing. For the better or worse, I'm not saying, but we are. I would like to first think positive in the sense that we are making films technically much better. You know, you see good photography, very good sound, you have very good theatres, you have plush air conditioning, which never was in my time. मैं सोचता हूँ कि मैं ₹225 में हीरो बना, ये ₹200 में हीरो बना. So, this is how inflation, everything has, taken place.
Well, absolutely. I am aware of the legacy that I have to take forward, but there is no pressure. I see that as a responsibility. But having said that, it was very important that I make my own identity, with my own hard work, with my own thought process, my own choices. So yes, it does bother me when people keep referring to me as a star son, he must have had it easy, he was born with a golden spoon in his mouth. But that's fine, I'm born with that, I can't take that away from me. I'm 10 films old now, I'm 6 years in the industry. So I'm still working hard, I'm still trying to find myself, find my own identity. I think my parents will be really proud if somebody tells them that they are Ranbir Kapoor's parents. So that's the endeavor. I hope that one day I'll be able to succeed.
And I'm very, very proud of Besharam also. Because इसमें बहुत different role है हमारा जो है. So I'm sure people are going to appreciate it and enjoy it.
जल है
ये क्या है यार?
पैडिंग लड़कियां करती है ना, इंप्रेशन अच्छा जाता है। आओ